The Indian government has scrapped 3 contracts for the procurement of 400 logistics drones for the Indian Army. But why? The answer is simple. India wanted to deploy these drones along the LAC. Now this meant against China. Now the Indian government's mandate is clear, that these drones must be free from any Chinese components or materials. Unfortunately, that was not the case. A senior defense official stated that the drones incorporating Chinese electronics would be vulnerable to hacking and data leaks, which could compromise India's national defense. These concerns became urgent after multiple operational failures and reports of hacking incidents. He was quoted in the media saying, "An adversary can seize control of a drone or disable it through jamming. There may be backdoor vulnerabilities in electronics that bypass security protection measures," unquote. The drone contracts worth over 230 crore rupees were terminated after reported incidents of hacking involving drones that used such Chinese parts at the international border. The scrapped contracts were for 200 medium altitude, 100 heavyweight, and a further 100 lightweight logistics drones. These drones were primarily meant for deployment along the 3,480-kilometer long line of actual control with China, an area of heightened tensions since the 2020 Galwan Valley clashes. The contracts were awarded under emergency procurement provisions in 2023 to a Chennai-based company, but investigations revealed that the drones contained Chinese components, raising significant security concerns. Recent reports suggest that the Indian Army faced multiple drone hacking incidents both at the LAC with China and the line of control with Pakistan. According to reports, sources confirmed 2 such cases over just the past year. In the first instance, a drone refused to take off, while in the second instance, a drone veered off course and then entered Pakistani territory after being remotely controlled by unknown actors. The investigation of these incidents reflected the presence of Chinese components in these drones. Given China's dominance in drone technology, with Chinese companies including DJI controlling 70% of the global commercial drone market, concerns over cybersecurity and espionage have become pressing issues for Indian defense establishment. India's skepticism towards China has deepened following multiple border clashes and strategic rivalry. In 2020 Galwan Valley, the skirmish resulted in casualties on both sides and marked a turning point in India's security policies. Since then, India has ramped up efforts to counter Chinese influence, particularly in critical infrastructure and technology sectors. In recent years, India has imposed several restrictions on Chinese investments, as well as banning over 300 Chinese apps, citing security concerns. The latest move to remove Chinese components from any military drones aligns with India's broader push for indigenization as well, under the Make in India and Atmanirbhar Bharat initiatives. Following the scrapping of these contracts, the Indian defense establishment is implementing stricter procurement measures to ensure that all military drones in the future are free from any Chinese parts or potentially malicious software. These new technical verification processes are being introduced, requiring manufacturers to provide comprehensive certification confirming that their products do not contain any foreign security threats. The Defense Ministry's Department of Defense Production has also urged industry bodies like FICCI, CII and ASSOCHAM to caution member companies against procuring any Chinese components for military drones and other defense-related equipment. Additionally, India is exploring partnerships with Western allies, including the United States, France, as well as Israel, to procure high-end drone technology that aligns with its security standards. The Indian government also recently banned DeepSeek, a Chinese AI-powered search tool, for any official work-related usage. The decision follows concerns that the platform or DeepSeek could be used for data mining, surveillance, and espionage. Intelligence reports suggest that DeepSeek could collect sensitive information from Indian users, posing national security risk. Now, this latest ban is consistent with India's broader strategy of limiting Chinese technological influence in the country. Over the past few years, India has cracked down on Chinese-linked digital platforms, citing risks related to data privacy, misinformation, and cyber security threats. The cancellation of 400 drone contract marks another step in India's efforts to secure its national defense sector from any potential cybersecurity threats linked to Chinese components. With growing tensions on the border and a history of security breaches, India is prioritizing indigenous manufacturing and trusted international partnerships for its defense needs. The latest move underscores the government's commitment to enhancing cybersecurity, reducing dependency on China, and ensuring that its armed forces operate with secure, reliable, and domestically sourced equipment. But the big question remains: can India trust China to maintain peace at the LAC border? Leave a comment with your opinion, hit the like button, and subscribe to Inconnect News.